Okay, where were we at with stuff? We had... Get to it. First of all, are these going to corrupt? No. Okay. Level 7. This is... Start at that place, right? Horn Cave. This is... testing stuff. This is the battle before Goron. Okay. So... Get back to my notes. Chapter 4, Cyril. Defensive battle 3. Narda checkpoint. Barn Cave, Golem. Okay. So the big things we're gonna have to do is verify if we really need the PASs. It's probably one of the biggest things to do. Let me mark that in notes. Down right past Lizard Mages, down at Rock, slight down right. Okay, let me make sure that's correct. So, okay, first down the stairs. Alright, past Lizard Mages. And Rocks. Down at Rocks, slight down right. Down right at Fork in the road. Okay, so that's correct. Alright. So we can kill the golem here, and then we can figure out what's in the Prison of Rock as well, I guess. Okay. Okay, what's in you? Okay, you're killable. What do you drop? Rising Dragon? Okay, that's a huge difference. Okay. And all it does is do stun attack. Okay, so that's bad. $20,000. Interesting. It's considerably less. Huh. Alright. I need to figure out how much this actually drops then. Okay. So that time, it was as low as like 2,600. Which is a pretty big difference. That's 35. So 3,500. Okay. Hey, what's up, Ty? So this is kind of interesting, Ty. This wall gives an enormously different... Well, enormously is a bad term. It gives a considerable amount of different force energy. Which might complicate things a little bit. Yeah. It's 3,400. I got as low as 26, and apparently in my notes it can be as high as like 48. Five. So like, look at this is probably going to be in the low 2000s, maybe. Yeah, 2,900 for that. So not even 3,000. So shittily, I am gonna have to keep doing this a couple more times because I want to see. 4,800 seems high considering that the highest I got before was 38. So I'm wondering if I just mispressed the button. I'm at 3,800. It's 33. Does it matter how I shoot it, maybe? Like, maybe this wall is always guaranteed to blow up, but maybe the drops depend on what segments you hit? No, because I didn't hit the top and the segment still dropped mithril. $3,900. Okay, at this point, I have to assume that I just mispressed, and I didn't mean 3,900 or 4,800. I meant 3,800. So for now, I'm going to put 2,600 to 3,900. With an average of about 35, it seems like. 34, actually. Probably more accurate. Okay, so if it seems like 34 is more reasonable, then I think I'm gonna force that.
Wow, the Geo Fortress is pretty powerful.
Royal armor. Let me take a look at that. I also need to see if royal armor makes sense, because I need to see if it's a something you get from doing a specific hive. Okay. Royal armor? Royal armor. Slightly better defense, stun rate, knockdown. I mean, royal armor seems kind of comparable to wind garb. Stun resist similar, critical evade better on sane armor. Knockdown similar, flame resist. Yeah, so sane armor has... looks like better. Hold on. Maybe I misread this. So red to red. So sane armor gets, or royal armor gets frost resist. Sane armor gets better all around resist. Saint armor also gets additional attack for spells compared to it. So something that I'm noticing is White Coat 2 also has a lot of resist comparatively. Yeah, I'm not... I'm in Discord, by the way. I don't know if Royal Armor gives you speed. Because Saint Armor gives you speed, for sure. I think the Saint Armor out of that chest is also, like, relatively guaranteed to give you decent attributes on it. Like, there's better and worse attributes on it, but I think it's guaranteed to have that. Where's Royal Armor? Royal Armor's probably when you go to the bridge in Noswald. Be my guess. That's Ultra, Wrath of the Gods, Western Treasure Room, that's Crimson Palace, Great Bridge. Well, I mean, that's a pretty big comparison. It depends. I'd have to check it. I feel like I remember in Neo that Devil Spark which is the Quicksilver equivalent that goes on weapons, I think Devil Spark overrode all other movement speeds, although I need to re-verify that again. But in most cases, speeds stack on top of one another. So the more instances of speed you have, the better. Even if it says S, it's actually improving. But I would need to re-verify everything. There's also the training facility. However, in training facility, the only thing that looks like it would even matter and even remotely close to a reasonable time would be magic casting 2. And that's potentially 10 floors. Which is too much, I think. Yeah, that seems like too much. Water, healing water, Mephisto Brace, Evil Ring, Healing Water, Chaos Breaker. Yeah, okay. Yeah. So yeah, you'd be comparing, like, if you're comparing Royal Armor 6 to Saint Armor 3, that's a pretty big difference in the two of them as far as defensibility. I don't know what else you're comparing, like why you think it's that much better. I'd have to see the full comparison. See, that's a low roll of 2650 or something. It's terrible. Terrible roll. Also testing that multi-streaming. Seeing how that works. Provide the alternative to watching hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of Twitch ads. People. 37. That's still too much. I want... So this seems like, why even care about a couple hundred mithril? Especially when we've been kind of flipping about it up to now. The thing is, I want to have something reasonable to work off of. YouTube first. I want to make sure things are stable and make sure I understand how it works and everything before I do anything more. I only have 10... I only have 10 upload. Holy shit, that's terrible. 2200? You serious? This deal's getting worse. But yeah, I only have 10 uploads, so I want to make sure that I'm stable on this first. Also, other people are in the house, so I don't know how my upload fluctuates on actual times when people are up. Right now I'm using 3 on each stream, I think. Oh! Okay, this is worrying, because now I'm not even breaking 3k. So maybe 3k is the more reasonable amount.
Geo Fortress is pretty.
Then of course I get 3,700 immediately after. Ah! Okay, that's much more reasonable. So you can always hit that if you need to afterward. Dun, 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 dun. I just realized how much of a difference Death Blow is on your weapon also earlier this stream. Come on, killer.
He ran.
Ran off. What a bitch.
Even so. That
Right? Anime.
I don't care who you are, Emperor or not. Nobody tells me what to do.
This is not what I expected. So rash, so inexperienced and impulsive for the Heritor.
Emperor Ragnar's skill is truly unparalleled.
Toma lost the lane.
So now, you may choose whichever fate you prefer. I could separate your head from your shoulders right at this very moment. Or you could serve me.
No way. Not a chance.
A foolish and unfortunate choice. That's the last of the mercy you'll be seeing from me.
So, you guys gonna do anything?
Who's there?
There's no
Like the counter gank?
power of the holy sword. It's mine, Ragnar.
Oh, it's you. You dare to interfere?
Get over yourself, Ragnar. Your arrogance is getting old.
Hey! Don't you two have your little party without me? Let's try that again, huh? Hey, you two, knock it off! What are you?
I have gotten on my airship somehow. Okay. If he learns more of the game, he might even... Alright, 111. What am I doing here? Okay, I go immediately to Noswald encampment. I don't need anybody in my group. Okay, I do not grab the PAS, but I'm going to see what that PAS is. Okay.
There's another cave entrance.
This is 49. Okay. 4,500 is correct. Okay. Frost resist 1. Let's see. Anything else? Hey, Goron. Down, right. Down, right. Okay. See what else we got here. Nothing there. So technically, there's this. This is kind of a run, also. Interesting. Just killing this stuff to get it out of the way. I'm going to be reloading all this stuff anyway. Does it saying go up left for 5,000 mithril near a PAS? This is kind of wild. Okay, I kind of remember this. Yeah, that's core metal, and this is Sign of Life. What is Sign of Life? Here's the max HP by giving the body energy. 80? 520? Yeah, it gives me 80. What if... Fortunately, that's the only thing I have that gives me HP. Maybe I can get less HP.
Welcome, welcome. You're coming here to find sweet deals on fine items, eh? I will show you some.
Yeah.
Many thank yous. I always appreciate your patronage.
So what I'm trying to do right now is figure out if Sign of Life scales, or if it's a flat amount. I feel like it's a flat amount. 40-20. That one's 40-20. That's that. Also, here's your edge chain delta, by the way. 169 attack power, 228. Yeah, a lot from the edge chain. Let's see.
Welcome,
Okay, I have another option. I can try to force one.
fine items, eh? I will show you some.
Maybe I can get something. Okay, I can do this. Okay.
Many thank yous. I
So it
always
was
appreciate
80 on Toma. 320 to 370. Okay, so it is modified in some way. Okay, let's see this. Huh. 320 to 370. And that gave 50 as well. So why is it giving her 50? And Toma more?
Welcome, welcome. You're coming here to find sweet deals on fine items, eh? I will show you some. Many thank yous. I always appreciate your patronage.
Okay, it's giving him just under 80. Okay, what if... Yeah, it's not going to matter if I put on the ninja thing either, right? Because now I have less HP. But it's still giving me about plus 80. So what's up, Rain? Huh. Okay. Let's see. Okay, what if I do this? Okay. $315. Yeah, it's still getting me about 80. Okay, so what is 80%? Or what is 80 of something? It could be off their base HP, like you're suggesting. There's nothing off of Dex. There's no conversion on Strength, I don't think, either. Okay. Let's do some percentages then, shall we? Calculator. Okay. Let's do 0. Your base value is 200. And I think I said 50? So yeah, that would be 25%. So yeah, that would make sense. Okay, so now there is some testing we can do with this. So, our base HP is 200, which is actually kind of convenient for this testing. So what if I do this? Puts me at 300? Does that raise it at all? Yes. Okay. So... Okay. Okay. What can I pull from this? So yeah, it's 25% of whatever your... So does that mean that the HP boost raises your base value then? Or is it just a modification on it that also gets counted? Or does it really matter if there's any difference between the two? Hmm. .6. Hmm. to check something. Okay, what is his... He's at 29 strength. Strength 305. .30 strength 306. .308. Okay. So 1 strength to 1 attack power. Okay, so it'll be 360 at this point. So I get 52 points of attack power? Okay. So it would be 340, or 448-ish? Okay. Might have a scaling route here. Okay, let's just do this again. Move curve blade. Mark this stuff down. Uh, 305, no art. .356 with. And at what strength? 29. Back in a sec. Okay, what else do we got? So I got all the basic stuff there. Oh, I guess... Rain, you make a point that it's 78.75, and then it rounded up. I guess we could find a way to test if it rounds up or down based on that as well, by just manipulating how much HP we have specifically. Okay, what else do we got? So we wanted to see how Death Blow interacts with pure attack power. Or weapon attack, rather than POW. Okay, so it's 410. Same strength. So that gave me 69 points. $69 points compared to 51. Okay, so Death Blow is modified by any change to attack power. Tested POW and, or no, tested strength and weapon attack or SART. Okay. Is there anything else to check? So I guess I could check also. This would be something to check. What if I put on a different weapon?
Welcome, welcome. You're coming here to find sweet deals on fine items, eh? I will show you some.
Sure.
Many, many thank yous. I always appreciate your patronage.
So what this would do is this would see if, for sure, the weapon... I would assume that the weapon would also be affected by this, but it's just like a verification, I guess. So 268. Hmm. $54? $54. Okay, so yeah, it does take the weapon's base attack into account, it seems like. Okay, so that all lines up. Trying to find out where this node is for like 5k mithril. I'm not finding it. Yeah, it's saying like go up left for 5,000 next to a power arc stone. Maybe that's... I have no idea where they're talking about. Or where I was talking about, I guess I should say. And this is the power art and the cure stone. Which, considering it's based off of base amounts, is not good enough, I don't think. Ooh, so this might be something to note. As long as your feet aren't blocked, it seems like you might be able to walk through something. Guess that's kind of worth putting in the notes. So there was nothing up there. So up left feels like it was just a mistake in general. Yeah, because that's the cave entrance. If I was to go here. Nope. Okay, and that's the fort attack. Which might actually be better pathing. What was I going down here for? Going off into Narnia for 6k mithril. Okay, we need to section this off. This is a lot of running around. Okay. So, if I was to do this, first of all, let me make a save here, a backup save. Okay, so, if I was to go this way, I could literally just go like this, and I'm at where I need to be. So, why would I go over here? Is there anything else other than a bunch of mithril? Also, is there a better way to get to that mithril, for that matter? Random drop, I have to imagine. Yeah, random drop. Okay, so some of this stuff is just wrong. Because there's no power art stone before the next defensive battle. There's no west and then south. Because we don't need to get the Sign of Life in the core metal. It would appear I attempt to justify this by saying that I could warp back to it, but that's a terrible idea, I feel like. Okay, let's do this. Yeah, there is nothing here. So yeah, I mean, unless I'm desperate for force energy right now, this feels like an easy cut. So yeah, that is so far away. Also, what would be better if I go boom, 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 boom? I guess I would have to time those. The only thing is if I do this, boom, 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 I might block my path on the way back. So that's a consideration, as opposed to just going like this, and then everything trains with me over here, and then I cut back. And I'm safe that way. guess I could check to see how much I am realistically getting blocked. Okay, is this 1, 2, 3, 4, 5? So that is 10k. Is EXA easier? It depends what you mean. I would definitely say yes, in my opinion. I think X is the fixed version of Neo. Okay, so I don't even think that this is necessarily accurate. That I would want to go down. So if I was going to do this, I'd want to head right, right, up, right, down, right. Let's see what danger I get into if I head to the crystals from here. So it should be like this. Swing once. So those guys spawn. So we have some variants. We can head around the rock there if need be. This might strictly be better than what I had before. Yeah, I think it is. How would I describe this? Through the grab. Right. So if you're here, Ty, you mentioned that the in one of your comments that the royal armor gives you additional HP, but I don't see how that's supposed to work unless it has a modification on it. Either it has like plus 10% more HP on it, or you have a secret art on one and not the other, or something. Because to my knowledge, royal armor doesn't just give you HP. Crit resist and knockdown resist aren't really a big thing. 220 armor is something, I guess, but you're also comparing a plus 5 compared to a plus 6. So your delta is 20% fire resist and S speed on Windgarb versus, let's say, 200 armor on Royal. It seems kind of a bad trade to me. 130 more HP, if there was some reason, is kind of something, but I think you're sitting somewhere in the neighborhood of 1,000 to 1,200 at that point. Oh, not even that. Selected text. Testing. 900 defense, 1,800 HP. So I was doing a testing and I guess you responded to it. So at that point in the game, we're talking about like 1,500 or more. So yeah, that would be about 10%, give or take. So yeah, I feel like that's... They both have Quicksilver. So does one of them have HP 30 versus HP 40 or something? Yeah, so, Rain, what I mean by fixed is like... You have two characters, and the characters can each build... Like, Toma can do one-hand and shield, or two-hander. Cyril can do bows or magic. And they both have the same amount of mithril. So they share mithril pool, but don't share mithril cost. Progression in one character's force art tree can lead to unlocking force arts with the other character. So what that all accomplishes basically is that it's much harder to build yourself into a corner. You'd have to fuck up on two characters. It also makes it so that you always have enough mithril to be able to charge up another character. At that point, you're just buying bonuses to weapons or leveling them up, which doesn't take too long. You get charged attacks in this game, which helps with magic casting, and it helps with feeling more engaged with the game, rather than just mashing the attack button or spellcasting button. Enemies are still dangerous at places, but it's a lot more... You can cope with it a lot better, I feel like, in this game than in Neo, where oftentimes you just completely randomly die. In this one, you can still die pretty quickly, but it's a lot less often that it happens. Just a bunch of things are in the game that make it feel better, I feel like, and make it not just this monotonous slog of instantly dying constantly. They both have HP 40. So they both have HP 40. There's no differences in there, and you're saying you're getting 130 more HP. Okay. Yeah, I don't know if there's anything that converts armor into HP either. So that's kind of weird. Maybe Royal Armor runs into the same properties like rings or bracelets do. Where they get, like, static amounts of certain things. That is testable, I suppose. Alright, well, regardless, I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna get the 10k here. Because we can refine routes for Force Energy later. Or Mithril later, rather. Right now I just want to make sure I don't build myself into a corner. More back. Maybe the extra +1 is adding to it. Don't think so, but maybe. Okay, let's we need to swap to Cyril. So this actually should be adjusted as well. So we start as Toma in this. Should we be Cyril? So we end up back at base. Okay, that's worth checking. So let's make a save here. Is Cyril safe to do this? Oh shit. It says warp back to Goron Goron Cave. Did I mean to warp back to here? No way, right? Yeah, that doesn't feel like it would make sense to warp here. Guess I can check something. It's a chest. Yeah, that's a chest with an accessory in it, I believe. Yeah, this doesn't make sense. Okay. So that was probably just an error, or not an error, but a misleading thing in my notes. Be my guess. Yeah, so I was Toma there before, but at the start of the chapter, you start in base as Toma, so you could do your swap over to Cyril. And it wouldn't cost that much time, and you get your S rank speed. So as long as Cyril wouldn't die here.
Let's do this.
Oh yeah, this is much better. And then she has two options for looping around. How much damage does she take? Not that much from fireballs. What about these idiots? Yeah, fair amount of damage from melee. But not enough to kill her. So, yeah. Probably going Cyril's fine. Yeah, so that's probably fine. think this is at the start of the chapter. Yeah, okay. So, do this.
There's another.
So you have to go this far. You go here. Yep. Totally safe.
Huh? What's going on underground?
Alright, what else did I do? Yeah, so that streamlines this whole shenanigans. So now I don't need to warp back, switch characters, and then warp back to the field. So that cuts out like 8 seconds of loading. What am I doing on Toma? A bunch of weapon attack 5. Gonna have approximately 39,000. I have 36 in the video. So yeah, let's plan for around 36. I'll plan for 35 to 40k. It's probably correct. Question is if I'm saving 7k for something specific. I don't know. Or if it just wasn't enough. I think it's because it just wasn't enough. I think it's 7 o'clock exit. Okay. So another thing that I need to figure out is if I need to actually use my core metal now or if I can hold off on it. Currently, I think my thing is at 3.3. No, it's at 3.1. Okay. So, we'll see if that's enough.
Welcome. You're coming here to find sweet deals on fine items, eh? We'll show you some. Many. Welcome. You're coming here to find sweet deals on fine items, eh? I will show you some.
Okay. Edge chain. Okay, so I can say that I want to scout edge chain. Because that is something that you can get at this point. You can also get crush. Okay, that's worth knowing too. And since I have it, I might as well buy it, right? I might regret that, because we do need to raise Toma's weapon, I think, one more time, right? think it was 2,500. 20,500 gold for the crush ring. Yeah, so you can start getting defense charms now. But they're way too expensive. Okay, what else do we need?
Many thank yous. I always appreciate your patronage.
My Curb Blade is +5 right now. So I guess that is something. I also got Power 20. Just toss that on. So I'm not guaranteed to have a Goddess Shield, so I don't feel like it's right to put this on.
Welcome. You're coming here to find sweet deals on fine items, eh? I will show you some.
Oh, man. Never getting that look again. Alright. So I kind of want to scout this a little bit, because this is actually a really good place, assuming that we have the gold, to start looking. Okay, Goddess Shield is a possibility. It's only a little bit more. A lot of resist knockback. Some decent stun resist. I guess I can put to consider this. I think Susanoo Ryuin... Oh, okay. I thought it gave you speed sometimes, but I guess not. So that doesn't really matter. I mean, it's 600 though. Let's see. Right now I have a power headband on that gives me 195. Okay, it's just 9 more defense. Some magic resist. It's kind of irrelevant. So yeah, that's not worth getting, I don't think.
Welcome. You're coming here to find sweet deals on fine items, eh? I will show you some.
Bone drill. Can I get a boneless drill here?
Many thanks. Welcome. You're coming here to find sweet deals on fine items, eh? I will show you some.
So this says raises or improves critical rate. I'm kind of curious about that for the purposes of the killing off the guys.
Many thanks. Welcome. You're coming here to find sweet deals on fine items, eh? I will show you some.
You could technically buy ninja clothes. No. You could buy ninja clothes here, but I think you're pretty much guaranteed to find some magical ones later. So I don't know if that's the best option. No machine busters either.
Welcome. You're coming here to find sweet deals on fine items, eh? I will show you some.
Okay, so you can definitely find Crush. And there might be a more limited pool of abilities at this time, making Crush easier to get.
You're coming here to find sweet deals on fine items, eh? I will show you some.
Life Drain is potentially maybe a thing for fighting Duga, but I don't think it's worth it.
Welcome. You're coming here to find sweet deals on fine items, eh? I will show you some.
Speed up on ninja clothes. Go fast as fuck, boy. Nothing else here. I guess I can put the high end of this 23,500.
Welcome. You're coming here to find sweet deals on fine items, eh? I will show you some.
Yeah, 21,000 per. So the difference between a ring with Crush and a ring with Crush +3 is not that big of a difference. We don't care about the defense either, because we're not going to get hit while wearing it.
Welcome. You're coming here to find sweet deals on fine items, eh? I will show you some.
Dude, this is insane how many crushes... Okay, so... with how many crushes I'm getting here, I'm tempted to say that there is a very, very, very limited pool of things that can be on rings. Which means that it might be more beneficial to hunt this ring right now in order to keep the pool of potential modifiers low.
Many thank yous.
Like, it's not like I'm reloading a save or anything to manipulate the RNG. I'm just happening to get a bunch of rolls that are close to that. That's hilarious. I wonder what that is at 100,000. Probably like cast Flaming Feather or something on its charge attack. I mean, I guess I can, guess I can do this.
Many, many thank yous. I always appreciate your patronage.
Damn, I can't see what it does. I mean, I guess I can do the battle. If I succeed, cool. If I don't, then I know I need to raise up to level 3 on the barrier. Is this guy here yet? Yes, he is. Okay. If I'm not mistaken, this is Cure. Yeah, Cure Metal. Garbage! No one cares about Cure Metal. Move along now! Also, I don't think I raised my weapon attack. So... Hit, damn it. Random machine buster. Totally safe. So I think I'll probably still raise it to 3-3 just because I'll probably head to do my Force Arts then anyway. It would kind of make sense to do it at that point. How insane would it be if this Force Buster was actually the, or this Machine Buster was the, what do you call it? Head crush on it. That's PAS. have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's 10,000. Okay. So, let's head back.
Welcome, welcome. You're coming here to find sweet deals on fine items, eh?
It's actually not good enough for what we need it for.
Welcome. You're
But still
coming here
funny.
to find sweet deals on fine items, eh? I will show you some.
I wonder,
Welcome,
can I do it now that I've seen it?
coming here to find sweet deals on fine
Oh, I
items,
should
eh?
check out those quartz glasses also, right? 11% crit compared to oh, that's 10%. Percent's a fair amount. Eh. Eh. Okay. And we wanted to see what was on this thing. Okay, what did this have that made it 100,000? Really, change mithril. Okay, well. So it's 10k to identify and 100k to sell. Noted.
Many thank yous. I always appreciate your patronage.
Wait, what did I buy? Didn't buy anything.
Many thank yous. I always appreciate your patronage.
So yeah, if I do end up here, I have 1 core metal, so I can go to barrier 2. Okay, what if we don't upgrade? What are we sitting at?
Thank you. I always appreciate
360. I mean, it's... You can pretty much end a run whenever you want to, Ty. It's not that hard. It's just gonna be a matter of how much time you want to spend fumbling around with where to go. Oh. You know what I forgot to do? I forgot to check how much that defensive battle gives you. Okay, I should do that.
Many thank yous. I always appreciate your patronage.
Hello, Bone Champ. This is a PS2 game. I'm currently working with emulator. Because I need to do save states and stuff to verify route things. Just easier.
Gotcha.
Too many enemies screwing up my targeting. It's unfortunate. Is this a roguelike? Kind of. It's kind of like an action-adventure Diablo. You know, that type of, like, action RPG lootathon. God damn it.
Many, many thank yous. I always appreciate your patronage.
Alright. We're kind of in the hard, boring part of speedrunning, which is like hard routing stuff. I already have a basic route for this game that I've done multiple times before, but now I'm kind of trying to get more into the brass tacks of it, figure out how much of each particular thing I need for sure. See, the awkward thing here becomes how many times do I actually want to attack to maintain my combo. Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's probably 5. Just to make sure that I kill in that charged attack. Like, this is a place where... So, like, Ty, on emulator, there's no lag here. This place is laggy as shit on actual hardware. Like, wildly laggy. Yeah, I didn't get to my charge fast enough. Yeah, I know. I made a save, actually, in the battle. Okay, 12. So 10-5? 10-5-ish. Probably accurate. Because there's going to be a little variance. Yeah, so about 10-5-ish. Makes sense. Head back. Okay. So another question, is there any reason I can't just keep going with Cyril? Go breaks those. Okay, so my actual plan is to just keep going with Cyril until I have to get to Conceal Weakness. And then it becomes a matter if I even need Conceal Weakness. However, I do need to switch there because then there's the arena right after it. So... yeah, Golem would be where we switch. Or perhaps the Prison of Rock. Okay, so... okay. So... I think this leads to Avalon? Okay, there's where Charge Knight is. Which is pointless. And there's Core Metal up there. Neither of which we really need. This stuff matters. One, two. Yeah, none of this really matters at all. We can kick this out. Sure.
Let's do this.
Technically, there's a holy water up here. Maybe this is where we're supposed to go for Avalon. Yeah. There's Avalon's piece. That's Core Metal. Healing Water. So, like, this is technically something, but not really. Hello, veteran. Hmm. One, two, three. Not worth it. Random ninja clothes, though. Yeah, none of that stuff was very exciting. $6K mithril. So our delta there was like 6K mithril, another 2K in random mithril here or there. And the healing water. Let's see if I'll be able to kill the golem with a bow in a decent amount of time. It's... I don't think so. 73 attack power? Not only is it that she has 73 attack power... Yeah, so she could go up to 138. But I still don't think it's going to be enough. Because she still has all the guys around as well that also can hit her. And she doesn't have a ton of defense right now. Yeah, I already have. Actually, don't know if it works on it. I guess we could try it. I mean, I'm going to load this thing up anyway, so... we can do some investigation, I guess. Not sure when she's supposed to get her guard up. It's got to be relatively close to here. Well, you know what, for the sake of argument, let's say I do this. Let's just say I do this, and then I did this. And then I did that. Okay, that's actually looking more promising with Death Blow. Let's see if Crush does anything. $107? Okay, I mean, Crush works, so maybe we can do that. I mean, given I have Edge Chain on. What does my defense look like? 163? 163 is low, but not brutally low. This war crossbow is consistent as well. Edge chain isn't consistent, but if we're manipulating for the crush ring to do this, then we could do that also. So in essence, we'd be going like this. Is there a reason to go top instead of this way? Okay.
Let's do this.
Trying to think of what's the best way to do this. I'll have to see if this is blocked. I think these guys spawned on me. Been around here, right? Just leads to a bunch of idiots that I don't care about. Yeah, so this is going to be really out of the way for not much gain, I don't think. So we don't need to do this. It's a random item. 1, 2, 3, 6,000 only. Okay, so ideally I'd go just checking what conceal does here. Or confirming that it does what I think it does.
Welcome, welcome. You're coming here to find sweet deals on fine items, eh? I will show you some. Many, many thank yous. I always appreciate your patronage.
Okay. So it gives you 100% of whatever the base value on the shield is. That's noteworthy as being different. Okay. That's a important distinction, that it's 100% of the value, not plus 100% value. All right. Let's see what this looks like. Oh, it's not a golem. It's a lizard man. That's very different. This idiot actually hits pretty hard and fast. Yeah. Not feeling this. Not feeling this when he can hit me for most of my health. So I could guard myself using Frost. But at that point, I'm like busting my ass compared to just switching to Toma, losing like fractions of a second on move speed. Compared to running around in circles and shit. So yeah, I don't like that. No sir, I don't like it. And then in Goron Basin, there's more lizardmen. What's this poison a rock? Wolf Baron. That instantly kills me? Yeah. Figured. Okay, so. You go like this. Can she kill another ant? Not really, and she dies instantly without the extra defense. Okay. So I know there's a mention of a north lighted room. I think that's further up the path. Yeah, that would be further up the path. I remember where that's at. This is all garbage. This is all bad. All. Okay. Down ramp. Right. And up plus right between rooms. Down plus right at the intersection. Plus right crossing the bridge. Up the incline. So yeah, I still like swapping to Toma here. So we do this.
Let's do this.
I'm gonna do this again, and I'm gonna see how much this realistically actually changes. So how much would this change Toma's ability? Resist critical. So it'd go from 35% to 70%. And he's probably going to get a goddess shield. So you get 80% resist. Okay. Reasonable. Okay. Yeah, that's all good. So I'm getting smacked, but it's mainly from the wizards here. See, like, that guy hits, but he's not going to kill me unless he hits, like, a big charge. Funny enough, I guess I don't need to kill him. I need to kill the wizards. Which now makes me wonder, what actually do I need to kill here? Also, I think Since this guy doesn't have a lot of health, I think the way I want to actually approach this is like this. I mean, you don't have to kill the big guy, is the thing I just found. And Asper, you could kill all the wizards around him and it still counts as clearing it. So now I gotta figure out what the actual thing is. If it's just clearing one enemy type or not. No, you don't. Well, I guess you do. That's fair. Because it has the barrier, right? Yeah, okay. Alright. Yeah, I need to, like... Fucking serious? Now it's spawned in... Okay, so I'd have to go on the top side of it. Curiosity. Huh. Lol, and then I can actually return out at that point. My H for defense look like and everything. Okay, I think I understand what I do here. Actually structured that fight a lot more than I thought I did. Huh. Fortunately, since I warped out, probably isn't going to work the same way. Especially if I get caught in a stun lock. It's supposed to go like that, and then I go over here. Yeah, I'll have to work on the movement here on something where I actually get the spawns immediately. Yeah, so I would have to... Yeah, everything's out of position already. It's both of them, so you have to kill both things. Okay. So yeah, that is a kill-all arena then. That's a shame. Just wedge myself into the right corner and use gun.
Welcome, welcome. You're coming here to find sweet deals on fine items, eh? I will show you some. Many, many thank yous.
So how about it? Want me to work on your equipment? blacksmithing done on your equipment, you know where to find me. So how about it? Want me to work on your equipment? Well, if you ever need any blacksmithing done on your equipment, you know where to find me.
Not guaranteed to have lizard weak spot, so. I mean, I'm willing to give it a shot, but I need to, like, actually think about this. Because, okay, so here's the thing. I'm not necessarily against doing this, because I need to do that anyway for the game. So this is fine. I don't know how much I can go into weapon attack, because I don't remember where I'm trying to end up at by the end of this. I don't think I need to leapfrog Toma at all after this. I think I need to leapfrog Toma on 2 and 4 on both Master Guard and Attack. I think those are the only things that she needs to do. Spending money on the weapons is kind of questionable. Just depending on where my money's at. Basically, I'm trying to give this a shot because the swap here doesn't feel great, but we'll see. The other thing too is, like I mentioned, I messed up the starter. And messing up the starter is kind of relevant here because they might be in a different position now compared to where they would be on spawn. So again, I'm trying to give this the best... I'm trying to give this a reasonable go. No.
Welcome, welcome.
Is there anything else that she would reasonably be able to get?
I will show you some. Many thank
Also, I want to check something. 153 attack power.
Welcome. You're coming here to find sweet deals. Many thanks.
So how about it? Want me to work on your equipment? Well, if you ever need any blacksmithing done on your equipment, you know where to find me.
Okay, so it doesn't raise attack. That's expected, but I wanted to be sure. Resist critical. Let's see if pluses count towards conceal, or if it's only the base value. Okay, so it counts pluses. I can put that in conceal weakness. I mean, the other consideration... Oh, I didn't have that on War Crossbow either, so that is relevant also. It's, not there. Okay. Give it a shot. Another thing I can do is cast Frost before attempting to wedge myself in the corner. Yeah, she is doing, like, no damage to this lizard man. Like, she can kill the lizards, but, as far as killing that idiot, not so much. Not so much. Are there any weapons that make sense for her? Wide shot for her charged attack.
Welcome. You're coming here to find sweet deals on fine items, eh? I will show you some.
Wide shot.
Welcome. You're coming here to find sweet deals on fine items, eh? Welcome. You're coming here to find sweet
Yeah, there's no way I'm swapping twice for this. It's asking a bit much.
Welcome. You're coming here to find sweet deals on fine items, eh? I will show you some.
Okay, I don't have any other access to stuff, so
Many thank yous.
I'm gonna check.
Always appreciate your
I think this isn't gonna make that much difference. Come on. Yeah, I don't think the spread shot's gonna matter enough either. Okay. What I'm thinking is I might have wanted to get some more defense before this. Actually, it's not the defense that's killing me, it's the fireball, so I just gotta manage the way I approach this fight. Gadford being alive is important, I do remember that. After that, it looks like in my PB, I attempt to, like, use the corner on the rock to create line of sight problems for the casters against me. Okay, there's another thing there. So it also looks like I use my charged attack to CC the lizard men and then break off and hit them. So this is something closer to this. Not great, but better. And if I had Gadford in there, then it'd be even better. Yeah, he's still stuck back there. I think Gadford's strong to fire? High resistance to fire and ice, so no. He also has like twice my HP, I think. Yeah, he has like twice my HP. This guy I don't think I can actually kill without like a pure stun lock on him.
Let's do this.
Like, I think if he actually gets the opportunity to hit me, he just kills me. Yeah.
Welcome, welcome.
I mean, I'm pretty sure he does an Esper, because from what I remember, that's also part of the strategy for that room, is to keep Gadford alive so that he draws fire. Because you're just trying to get him to buy time and block some fireballs.
Many, many thank yous. I always appreciate your patronage.
Okay, that's where I get Fire Nucleus. That's relevant if you do the fire route, but not here. Turret shoots very fast. Interesting. The problem is that I don't think I can get Gadford in there, because I thought when you return and come back, he's supposed to get inside. Maybe I just didn't save at a good place. Yeah. See? So he can survive the fireballs. The big lizard guy still chops him. Which is part of the reason why I think I CC him as well. Yeah, see. I knew that I had to, or I knew part of my strategy was keeping him alive. But since he was on the other side of the boxes anyway, I wanted to get some readings as a solo character.
Welcome, welcome. You're coming here to find sweet deals on fine.
Plus 240.
Many, many
Okay.
thank yous. I always appreciate.
Or
Welcome, welcome. You're coming here to find sweet deals on fine items, eh? I will show you some.
Okay. So it looks like the ninja clothes are like +1 to 3. I don't think it's always HP, from what I remember. But I do feel like I remember that it's always in the defensive pool. It's always like HP or guard, I think.
Many thank yous. I always appreciate your patronage.
Now, even though I did identify that, I don't want to necessarily put it on yet, I don't think. Because that would require me to hearth out to do that. So I think I want to hold off until I would have to go there next. Anyway. Yeah, you juke around this. Forget, is there another thing in here? I guess not. I love how they blocked this side. They're just like, oh, put a bunch of boxes there. So, I believe Cantore Village is the same in this game for drops. But I'm going to check that out. Maybe not, because I thought there was a chest back here or something as well. Stun resist. I don't remember if you need the Cantore Village Warp. I think you do, but... There's Chip. It is wild how much they just recycled for this game. So here's another place where, like, imagine if you found a way to clip. What's interesting about this is that that orange marker is active. Normally, if you had something like this, it would be grayed out and become inactive, which is kind of interesting. Well, in other places, they literally just disabled them. So, I mean, yes. Like, even this thing requires a key to open still, which is kind of funny. Okay, this was something that was more interesting to me. Is it normal for the game to soft lock after the final boss? No. What is common is for save files to become corrupted if you're using an emulator.
Welcome, welcome. You're coming here to find sweet deals on fine items, eh? I will show you some.
Lol. So that's a change mithril.
Welcome. You're coming here to find sweet deals on fine items, eh? I will show you some. Many thank you.
Before I forget it, I'm going to do this. Where are you?
Welcome, welcome. You're coming here to find sweet deals on fine items, eh? I will show you some. Many thank yous. I always appreciate your patronage.
So I'm not sure when exactly I would get my new armor. I think I use it before I go into Noswald Yard so I get the S rank speed. You beat it, then the cutscene never loaded. That's weird. I assume by beat it you mean you beat, what's his name? Vandalf, right? Or not Vandalf. This is EXA. Malzatra. You're not talking about the extra content, right? Okay, when do I switch armors? So I feel like that's important to know. The place with the big enemies and the side rooms. Normal for the game to soft lock after the soft lock. after the final boss. The cutscene never loaded. I don't know the name. The place with the big enemies in the side rooms. Trying to think of what you could be talking about. The final boss of this game is Malzatra, who's this big fucking pile of rocks, basically, that turns into a black mist. And then the extra content boss, if I'm... God. Is it clones again in this game? I don't even fucking remember. I think it's clones again. I think you fight Toma and Cyril. Been too long since I did it. I think I did it once, and then I was like, well, that was a thing. Okay, so you're saying the cutscene after you beat Malzatra. Yeah, you weren't missing much. Actually, you weren't missing so much that I feel like I saw that, and I think I was like, just look it up. Because it was so much of nothing. It's just like 2 lines of dialogue, I think. It's just like, yay, you did it. I shouldn't be laughing because I know you had a rough go with this game. Maybe it was after I think I pick up all the items here and then go to identify them. That would make sense. So yeah, I go out to the snowfield. Go to the ghost. Get full weapon attack 5. Get Amataleri in my group. Oh, I don't even put on the ninja clothes. Oh, because I probably had higher HP with my power Hakama. That makes sense. So, the reason why I don't put that on is because my power Hakama has higher HP, so the ninja clothes extra defense doesn't matter at all for the ghost arena, because it's all shadow damage that kills you. It's almost like I knew what I was doing back then. once I actually like restructure this route, the big thing I'm gonna need to do is see what my force energy looks like kind of at minimum. Like if I skip getting all the stuff on the sides. And then do a structured thing about what I need to get and when. That's gonna be probably the most shitty thing. Yeah, I really should have my ninja clothes on for this. Power Hakama doesn't give me any speed. So, yeah. I think that's the correct move. Okay, I think I want to do that. The question is when, exactly. I think I need to make a decision at Cantore Village. So yeah, I guess if my Power Hakama is good, like if it has a good amount of HP on it, then I guess I keep that on. Until the Ghost Ancient Arena. If it's not good, then I toss on the ninja clothes immediately. There is the possibility that I identify the ninja clothes and they have HP on them, like these two. But again, I think I remember that it can be guard also, and that doesn't help me at all. The extra speed doesn't help me about or at the ghosts either. Let's see what we got. This is all. This is all whatevers.
Welcome, welcome. You're coming here to find sweet, many, many thank yous. I always appreciate your patronage.
The more I see the Goddess Shield, the more I'm like, maybe I should get the Goddess Shield as a pickup. But I think that might be a bit much. I don't think it matters enough. Okay, time to see if there's anything special. random ninja clothes. Oh, is that same pickup? Okay, Ty, so I figured out what happened here. I think. So the reason I didn't pick up the thing behind there, like you were saying, is because I pick it up when I pick up the chests in the Elder's house. Because there's a chest right here. So if you just mash, you catch that one also. Speaking of which. Okay. Okay. Be random there.
Welcome, welcome. You're coming here to find sweet deals on fine items.
Yeah, so this shit's just completely random. Super random.
Welcome, welcome. You're coming here to find sweet deals on fine items, eh? I will show you some.
Okay, well, figured that out at least.
Let's do this.
Actually, I didn't need to do that. And now that I think about it, it's actually... We are going to get the opportunity to check ninja clothes before this.
Let's do this.
Because if we're going to throw Amataleri in our group here... That being said, Amataleri should probably just be in our group right now. So I could probably work that out. %. Not guaranteed to have those. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Okay, I can't recharge. Okay. Okay, we do believe we need dark magic. Yep. 8,000. Holy Water Toma. 4. So unfortunately, you have to kill all this guy's ads before you can actually kill him. Pretty lame, Millhouse.
Let's do this.
This is critical resist. Yeah, okay. So this is a place that I definitely feel like I would want to figure out exactly how I want to approach it.
Let's do this.
Yeah, that's that one. Kind of looking around now. It's just going to be random. This definitely feels like one of the locations where I'm going to have to recheck to make sure that I'm taking the best route to get where I need to go here. Because, like, there's a lot of twists and turns, and the other thing is just enemy spawns can also mess with how you need to path here. So the fastest route might not even be the fastest route.
Let's do this.
Yeah. So once you get from here... So from here, you'd go this way. Keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going. Hit that.
Let's do this.
Is there anything to be gained doing this? I think that's how I'm supposed to do it. I don't remember if I go this way or if I go down and around again. To my recollection, this is a little different if you between Neo and EXA, how you approach this area. Hmm. Okay, yeah, that's the way I normally do it. Grab the chest before you break the statue because that spawns the samurais. Okay, that's why I go back down and around, because I need to in order to break the first gate. Or else I'd have to backtrack anyway. Well... that's not true. I could approach from the other side. So maybe that's just a mistake. Yeah, that's probably a mistake now that I think about it. So if we go through the top entrance, then we can loop down to the other one, and then we're still going to hit the first arena. Yeah, so if I go through the top here... Knockback attack's useless. And then I could just go this way. Same effect in essence. It's just I can cross over faster. Okay, that one I missed. I think that's... Where is that one? Is that this one? Yeah. I wonder if I just didn't know that that northern gate is open by default.
Let's do this.
Very possible.
Let's
Okay.
Let's do this.
Okay, yeah, so I'll have to redo this section. Yeah, okay. That's fine. I'm gonna go ahead and call it for now. I gotta clean up my notes and do some review before I do anything else. But, maybe I'll catch you guys later today? I don't know. Depends what I need to get done. See ya.